Hey guys, and welcome to my pose creation series. In this video I'm going to show you how to import a specific clip into Blender, and I'm also going to show you how to copy an animation frame or part of an animation from a base game or expansion pack animation into Blender so that you can have parts of it to work with. So first things first, I'm going to just quickly save a pose. Now if you're planning on importing something from the EA or one of the EA animations, you're going to need to make sure to do this step first regardless, because you do need to have a pose already started for this to work. So let's just say this is just going to be the pose I'm going to be working with. So once I'm done with that, I need to lock the animation and then just save it quickly. So Kaleeko, I'm going to name it test, and just save it to my desktop. Once that's done, I'm just going to minimize that window, and now I'm going to go to my base game folder. So I need to navigate to Origin Games folder. It depends on where you have the Sims 3 installed on your hard drive. Then I'm going to go to the Sims 3 Game Data, Shared, Packages, and you're going to find the one called Full Build 0. And I'm going to open with Sims 3 Package Editor. It'll take a little bit to load because it is a very large file. Once it's done loading, you're going to need to sort it in order to find what you're looking for. I always sort by tag, and then I'm going to scroll down until I find clip, like this. What you can also do is sort by name. This also might make it a little bit easier because you can look by anything that starts with A underscore for an adult pose. So I'm going to grab an A React cry loop. This is going to be the crying animation. So I'm going to right click that, and I'm going to go export to file, and I'm just going to save it to the desktop. If you're unable to do this, it's possible because you don't have permissions on this Sims 3 folder. So what you can do instead is just click the full build package and copy this file and drag it to your desktop and open the copy of it. But in this case I have full permissions on this folder, so it's not a problem for me. But what I can do is go back to Blender, and I'm going to import the animation. So I'm going to go to these little buttons over here on the bottom right, hit load clip, and find that clip that I just exported. And here it is. You can tell because it says A React cry loop there. So here's the animation. You can tell it already looks a little bit different than your poses you've been making because there's all these yellow lines here at the bottom. These are all the separate frames that you can scroll through just by holding down your left mouse button to try and find the correct frame that you want to use. So in this case, this is the frame that I'm going to use because it's the most absurd. And what you can do is you can just copy the whole animation or the whole pose at this point by hitting Control C, just like you would copy anything else on your computer. But in this case, I actually just only want to copy the facial expression. So I'm going to go ahead and select all of these points on this face by shift right clicking. And I'm only going to copy this. So I'm going to hit Control C, and that is done. Now what I need to do is load that previous clip that I just made. So I'm going to get load clip, open the Kaleeko test one, and you'll notice that those points that I had previously selected on that last animation are still highlighted. So now all I can do is hit Control V to paste, or there's these little copy paste buttons here at the bottom, but I just use the hotkeys, and it automatically pastes the expression onto my pose. So now all I have to do to, if I want to resave it, is A, lockrot, and just save the pose again. But let's say I want to copy a animation from an expansion rather than from the base game. To do this, you need to just go to the other expansion folders. So what I'm going to do is go to, let's say I want to go to pets, because say I need to get a animation from, or an animal animation. So I'll pretty much go to the same folder. I'll go to the Sims 3 Pet, Game Data, Shared, Packages, and then there's going to be two here. Probably going to want to pick the lowest one though, because that's usually the one with the animations in it. And so you'll just go ahead and open that. And then from there, you'll be able to sort by name and then drag through everything and find what you're looking for. Alright guys, that's all for this video. I hope that has explained the process of how to load in a clip and possibly copy a part of it to another pose. If you have any questions, just let me know. See you later.